Hi, James again from the 11+ Tutors. Today I'm going to cover something that I get asked all the time, especially as we're coming up to the 11+ exam, is how do I improve my child's comprehension? The answer is there's no quick and easy solution to this. Comprehension, I believe, is one of the highest level thinking skills. We can usually accelerate children up to quite high levels of mathematics early on, but normally it takes a certain degree of mental maturity before kids can think like this. So the first thing I would say is regular habits are often the main driver behind this. It comes back to consistency over time again. Regular reading of challenging books. So often kids will choose books at school that I believe are not challenging enough. It's got to be a book that a child wants to read. There must be motivation there, but there has to be a certain element of more challenging and ambitious vocabulary in there as well. This takes time, obviously. But what I would say is some kind of review after a chapter or two with your child would be a good idea. Just write down a paragraph, and I call it the 4 W's: the who, the what, the when, the where, and the why of what's going on in the story. Often I'll get kids that read a piece of text, they answer all the questions. You ask that child what's actually gone on in the story, and the child will just shrug their shoulders and say, I don't know. That illustrates my point. Is it just surface reading that they're doing? Or are they actually taking things in? Are they drawing links between things? Are they understanding what's going on as a whole in the story? I always say in the exam, the first read through should be thinking about what's going on in the story rather than the detail. We can focus on the detail and then go through the questions one by one and go back and check. That's important. So some kind of regular review of reading. This is all about inference. So to put that in common language, looking for clues in the text rather than just scanning through looking for keywords. When kids first start doing reading comprehension, they're trying to just look for a keyword or a key piece of information, just copy it down. But obviously, 11+, we're taking it further. We're looking at, to comprehend means to understand. That's precisely what they're testing here. So we're going to understand what's going on and try and place the question in context so they can answer properly. It all comes back to this again. If they are looking for a key phrase, this is really important. This is something I'll come across all the time. Is if a child finds a key word, they'll copy up just that section in the answer. But more often than not, the answer could be before that key word or phrase, or it could even be after. So I'd say to the child, read the bit before again and the bit after, because often that will put it into context. Your short answer that you initially put down it might need a longer answer as you read on. Like I said, I wish I could give you a very quick formula for how to get this up to top levels, but there's no quick, easy fix to this. As we come up to the exam, often it's just practice, going through the correct answers and trying to think about these issues here. I hope you found that useful. I'll be looking forward to seeing you next time. Thank you. Goodbye.